Hi, I'm Chloe, and today I'm going to be talking about the Guts album by Olivia Rodrigo, released in 2024. So Olivia Rodrigo is one of the fastest growing pop stars in the 21st century. Her debut single, Driver's License, hit #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 list within the first week of its release in 2021. Her first album, Sour, released in May of 2021 the same year, and broke the record for the most streamed album in a week on Spotify. She was only 18 at the time. Since then, her sophomore album, Guts, performed even better than Sour, with all 12 of its songs being featured in the top 40 list in the same week as the release. Since the release of Sour, Rodrigo has definitely found her niche. She continues with the lyrically intense ballads that made Sour so successful, but she includes 5 upbeat songs with a 90s rock vibe, citing her inspirations as bands like No Doubt. Her vocals and writing show immense growth as well. Like my last review of Madison Beer, I also got the opportunity to see the 2024 Guts tour, so a lot of my opinions will be taking her performances into account. The first song on the album, All American Bitch, is one such 90s rock song. The song begins with Olivia singing sweetly about being a woman, saying, "I'm built like a mother and a total machine. I feel for your every little issue, I know just what you mean. And I make light in the darkness. I've got sun in my motherfucking pocket, best believe, yeah, you know what I mean." But then, drums and electric guitar jump in on the chorus, continuing her satirical act as the perfect all-American bitch. For the outro, she switches back to the sweet and simple melody, singing, "I'm grateful all the time, I'm sexy and I'm kind, I'm pretty when I cry." Bad Idea Right is another upbeat rock song, but the majority of its words are sing-spoken to a tune rather than sung completely. It features heavy cymbals and electric guitar. When I saw her perform this song, it was a lot of fun. You can tell she'd imagined a room full of girls between the ages of 14 and 25 screaming this song along with her. Vampire is the first single released from this album. It's a mid-tempo power ballad about someone using her and sucking the life out of her like a vampire. The song reaches its emotional climax at the bridge when she says, "You said it was true love, but wouldn't that be hard? You know you can't love anyone because that would mean you have a heart. I tried to help you out, now I know that I can't, because how you think's the kind of thing I'll never understand." The next song, Lacey, is one of the most underrated songs on the album. I love a good dose of vocal layering, and this song gives exactly what I want. Lacey is a song written for a girl that Olivia is jealous of and wants to be, but she knows she'll never compare to her. Verse 2 into the second chorus reads, "Smart, sexy Lacey, I'm losing it lately. I feel your compliments like bullets on skin. Dazzling starlet, Bardot reincarnate. Well, aren't you the greatest thing to ever exist? I care, I care, I care like ribbons in your hair. My stomach's all in knots. You got the one thing that I want. I try to rationalize. People are people, but it's like you're made of angel dust." Whether Lacey has a boy, the life, or even just the face that Rodrigo wants, Lacey is blissfully unaware of the effect that she has. For Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl, she brings back the guitars and drums for another upbeat rock song about how awkward and embarrassing it is to be a young adult. The chorus really just lists humiliating things that she's done at parties, saying, "I broke a glass, I tripped and fell, I told secrets I shouldn't tell. I stumbled over all my words, I made it weird, I made it worse." I really like this song because in a weird way, it's comforting knowing that our favorite pop stars are still humans and still get embarrassed just as much as we do. Making the Bed is my favorite song in the album, which is saying a lot because I pretty much consider Guts to be a no-skips album. Positioned right in the dead center of the album, this song is where the emotions really begin to pick up. The song is about how Olivia feels like she's always taking care of herself and others, but bottling herself up in a way that's more manageable rather than actually feeling her emotions. The second half of the chorus reads, "I'm so tired of being the girl that I am. Every good thing is turned into something I dread, and I'm playing the victim so well in my head. But it's me who's been making the bed." Logical is another emotional ballad about how she let a man treat her so wrong, but she thought it was love because love is never logical. The first time I listened to this song, my jaw literally dropped at the bridge. It says, "Loving you is loving every argument you held over my head, brought up the girls you could have instead. Said I was too young, I was too soft, can't take a joke, can't get you off. I think this song is so vital because so many young women find themselves in relationships where they don't think that they're in a bad relationship just because nothing bad is happening. But words like this are just as bad as anything else. Olivia lightens the mood with her next song, Get Him Back. It's a fun, upbeat song about how she's going to get her ex back, both as in getting back together with him and getting back at him. This is most exemplified in the bridge when she says, I'm gonna key his car, I'm gonna make him lunch, I'm gonna break his heart and be the one to stitch it up. I'm gonna kiss his face with an uppercut. I'm gonna meet his mom just to tell her her son sucks. The Grudge is another heartbreaking ballad about how she gave someone everything and they wronged her. She knows she should forgive and forget, but it takes strength to forgive, but I'm not quite sure I'm there yet. The penultimate song, Pretty Isn't Pretty, is another one of my favorites. The song talks about how even though she knows she's conventionally attractive, it won't ever be enough to really and truly feel pretty. As a woman in the tech age, this song rings so true to so many young women our age. Social media has us constantly comparing ourselves to others, no matter how much makeup we wear or clothes we buy. The final song, Teenage Dream, is Olivia's best song in the album and maybe even in her entire discography. She wrote the song a couple weeks before she turned 20, saying that she felt like she wasted her teenage years, even though she won 3 Grammys. But at the same time, she feels that she won't ever live up to the accomplishments she made at such a young age. The chorus is just 4 simple lines, but they're somehow insanely impactful. I'll blow out the candles, happy birthday to me. Got your whole life ahead of you, you're only 19. But I feel that they already got all the best parts of me, and I'm sorry that I couldn't always be your teenage dream. When she performed this song, it began with a video of her as a child, maybe at age 3 or 4, holding a toy microphone and getting ready to put on a show for her parents in her living room. During the song, pictures and videos of her growing up played behind her, adding to the emotional intensity of the song. Olivia Rodrigo is one of my all-time favorite artists. I think I cried like 3 times when I saw her live. I love that she's not afraid to be transparent about her life, and she shows that she's normal, anything but the glamorous celebrity that the media might have us believe her to be. She's already grown so much between her debut album 3 years ago and now, and I can't wait to see what she comes out with next.